What's your bicentennial quarter really worth? Watch now. In this video, we're going to go over 3 steps. Now, step 1 will show you examples of what to look for to determine if your bicentennial coin is rare or not. Step 2 will help you identify the value of your coins so you'll understand their worth in today's market. Step 3, we're going to show you how to get expert help to sell your collection or preserve it for the most money possible if that's what you're looking to do. Now, let's hop into this video. So if you didn't know, the bicentennial quarter was first produced in 1975 in celebration of the 200th anniversary of the independence of the United States. The coin was only produced in the years 1975 and 1976. This example right here was produced at the Denver Mint. You can see that by that little D mint mark at the lower right hand side of the coin. This specific example sold for $252, mainly because this is what we call a doubled die obverse. During the minting production of the coin, the hub, which strikes the planchet or piece of metal, has a little bit of doubling that happens, causing a doubled look. Now the FS 102, which is this one, the doubling is mainly only on the words Liberty, and it's very challenging to see. It is pretty minor. However, on different examples we go over, you're going to be able to see it more clearly on different types of doubling. Understand that the easier you can see the doubling, most of the time the more money it's going to bring. If you have a doubled die obverse meaning the front, or double die reverse coin, even if there's a little bit of doubling, it can be worth a lot more money than its face value, because this example is over $252. This bicentennial quarter sold for $372, and here's why. First of all, this is a San Francisco minted coin, as you can see by the S mint mark. Next, we're going to talk a little bit about the toning that's happening on the front and the back of the coin. You can see a coloration happening on this coin that is called oxidation, and it tones the coin a certain color. How this occurs is depending on where the coin is stored, the air will oxidize with the metals in the coin, causing this look. Now, toning like this can either increase or decrease the value of the coin based on the eye appeal and if a collector wants to pay more money for it. A lot of the time, there's going to be a few collectors that really want a coin, and they'll get into what's called a bidding war on a specific coin until someone taps out and the coin ends up being at a high price. This coin, personally to me, doesn't look the best. However, I think that this coin does have a premium because of that toning, and that's why it's over $372. So before I forget on this coin, it's also a silver coin. So bicentennial coins, some of them have a metal composition of 60% copper and 40% silver. They're going to weigh about 6.25 grams instead of the typical 5.67 grams. In general, coins with a higher silver composition are going to be worth money because there is silver inside of them. So do keep that in mind, and there is a pretty easy way to tell. You're either going to weigh it or you're going to look at the edge of the coin. If the edge is pure silver looking and there's no copper, that means there's a good chance you have a silver coin. Let's go to this next coin really quick. You can see this coin was double struck with the second strike being off center. This one got graded by NGC at a mint state 63, and it sold for $750. This coin right here sold for $1,740. Now, if you come across any of the coins you see in this video, you want to be paying close attention and keeping them very safe, because you do not want to damage them, because that will decrease their value. Now, we have a completely free ebook down below. You can check that out. We're going to be updating it very shortly here. By the time this video comes out, it's probably already going to be updated with more information, so make sure you check that out down below. But essentially, it goes over coin handling, coin grading, how to sell your coin for a lot of money. But what we recommend, if you find a coin like this that's in really good condition, we say that you should get the opinion of at least 3 different coin experts. Now, you can do this by going around to local coin shops, seeing what they say, and please, if they all tell you the same thing, try not to be rude or disrespectful. These coin shops get a lot of questions, and a lot of the time people's coins are not worth any money. So if all 3 coin shops say, hey, your coin's really not worth any money, we recommend following their advice and moving on, because a lot of the time, once again, our coins are not that valuable. This example got graded by NGC at a mint state 68. It is a clad coin, meaning it is 75% copper, 25% nickel. It is from the Denver Mint, but it got graded very highly by NGC at a mint state 68. Now, the highest grade is 70. This one is only 2 points away from the perfect grade of 70. That's why it sold for $1,740. $6,600 for this 1976 bicentennial silver quarter that is from the San Francisco Mint, graded by PCGS at a mint state 69. So only 1 point away from the perfect grade of 70. Now, we're going over these very high graded coins, making it sound like it's easy to achieve, but that is not my intention at all. We want you to understand that it is not easy to get this high of a grade, and a lot of the time, it does come down to a bit of luck and knowing exactly what to look for on a coin to see if it's in good condition or not. You have to realize there's a lot of crazy coin people out there who spend a ton of time looking at coins and they know exactly what to look for. Plus, you've got coin shop owners, you've got coin dealers, you have massive coin collectors out there. Now, I'm not trying to dissuade you from any of that because you can get to different levels and learn more over time, but the point is there are people out there who are professionals at this and they know what coins to send in to get graded, because if this coin did not get graded, it was probably worth less than $100, honestly, to the untrained eye. But if someone knows what they're looking for and they send it in, and you're taking into consideration the market timing, there are just so many variables that go into a sale like this. But once again, $6,600 for this coin, $8,400 for this 1976 D 25-cent quarter. So this is a great coin to add to this video because this coin right here is nearly identical to the first coin we showed in this video that only sold for a few $100s. Now, what's the difference? The first coin was a double die obverse FS102. This is a double die obverse FS101. We're going to keep this very simple. There are experts out there who will designate different types of doubled die obverses and double die reverses, which is the back of the coin, and they'll put numbers on them because they are from different production runs. An FS101 will be worth more money than an 102 because the doubling is more apparent and maybe there's less of them that were produced. As you can see in this example, the doubling specifically up at Liberty is much more apparent. It's easier to see than the first one. Like I was saying earlier, the more apparent and clear the doubling is, most of the time, the more money it's going to bring in auction. This one got graded by PCGS at a mint state 66. It's a double die obverse FS101. That's why it sold for $8,400. Now, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button and we'll see you in the next one.